Thank you, Martijn. Good evening. I'm here to tell you that recently researchers have found a new species. In fact, maybe you own one or two of them yourselves, if you have kids. They're a complete new generation that never knew the time that there was no internet. They called it the Homo sapiens. And the Homo sapiens might look as an alien to us, not on the outside, of course, but we are completely new to the way he uses technology in his daily routine. I am Jeroen Trienes, and I'm a creative director at Goal 043, and we create and develop serious games. And I want to show you in this presentation that the Homo sapien uses these games as a natural learning and communication device. We have applied different techniques of education through the years, from skill-based learning to natural learning, where we let the students develop their own type of learning. And this new generation demands a new approach, as you can see. The Homo sapiens is a big consumer of media. And in fact, he lives on it from breakfast till bed. And there are only 2 times a day that he doesn't use these media sources, as you can see, at school. This generation communicates 24/7 via SMS, Amazon, email, etc. And on an average, he has a conversation with 10 people simultaneously. Never reads a manual, but starts using the device, and if he doesn't know how it's used, he looks up on Google and then finds it. They play games in virtual worlds with over 1 million people at once. And if he doesn't find the game he is looking for, he will create it himself and then share it with the rest of his friends online. This is the generation that shares content. This is my digital me, my avatar. From left to right, I just returned from my battlefield. I lost. I won my Wii tennis tournament, however, and as you probably know, I'm a very famous rock band singer in Second Life. These avatars are extremely important for the Homo sapiens. He makes no extension between a virtual friend and a real-life face-to-face friend. So when a virtual friend dies, he therefore goes to a virtual funeral. And he mourns in real life. Living like this, they also develop new skills. They don't start reading from the top left of the screen to the bottom. No, they have iconic skills in which they can integrate sound, text, and color. And by this, they can handle 10 times the information we can at the same time. They developed a new style for writing as well. They compress the word length, but not the information load. And by this, they can communicate much faster. And as you can see, my summer holidays were a complete waste of time. The Homo sapiens is an excellent multitasker. This girl is doing her homework, as you can see, together with email, Amazon, etc., SMS. But they actually learn like this. And they are able to lever their attention according to the importance of the information. And this is a critical skill for most of today's jobs. They are also excellent at processing discontinued information when watching television. Here they're watching 3 shows at a time. Zapping is the skill of knowing what channel needs the most attention in order to construct the complete information in the end of all channels. They get 3 times the information we do when watching television. When they start reading a book, they don't begin at chapter 1. They look up the thesaurus and look for the information they need. And once they found the information, that book is worthless to them. So we changed the way books work. All types of e-books are coming on the market as we speak. And you can download from Amazon.com any book and store it on the device, along with thousands of other books. And with one simple search command, you have all the information you need in a tenth of a second. Mind you, I'm not saying books are bad. I'm just saying games aren't bad either. We might have this image of gaming. And of course there are games that are over the edge. But most of the games are about decision making and developing strategies. World of Warcraft is a game that you probably know, and you play with millions of other people online, simultaneously. In order to complete levels, you have to recruit guilds with up to 100 people you physically don't know. You have to recruit them, coordinate them, and develop strategies online with these people in order to get to the next level. Recruitment agencies should be interested in this technology. By constructing their own story within a certain context, they gain much more knowledge than reading about it. Build your own zoo, and you know what elephants need and eat. Build your own Egyptian village, and you know how a pyramid was built. The same with training and simulation. They learn to calculate by hand with Math Blaster. It teaches them tips and tricks for fast calculations. Brain training. It was a console buyer. People bought the game. People bought the device, the Nintendo DS, to play the game. It was enormously popular. Within healthcare, kids with the games like Glucoboy are used to stimulate diabetic children to take their insulin on time and check their blood sugar level. They would get rewarded with credits in the game. So if you are concerned with your kids' health because they're gaming all the time and they don't play soccer outside anymore, these games will keep them fit as well. So here's your perfect excuse to get your Nintendo Wii and your PlayStation 3 in your living room, because you also want your kids to be clever. Thank you for your attention.